You read this, Taylor?
What is it?
That thing I got you, told you to give Mama. I gave you a copy. Where'd you put it?
It's in the back of the seat. I just wanted to go ahead and have it open because I've got this thing recorded.
You need to read it.
Alright.
I want to get Charles. I want to call Charles.
Hey, by the way, that thing that you nudged me about in the Sunday school class, what exactly was that? Like,
I don't even remember.
I mean, I didn't even hear it good.
I don't even remember what thing I was nudging you on.
You were like, did you hear that?
Let me think.
Alright. Which might take 10 years. Well, I didn't want to interrupt his...
Like, maybe when he was walking on the Sunday school class or something.
Yeah, I didn't think of it then. So, like, you got this for Gurren, in case she ever wanted to come.
Yeah, you should read it. It's got some good stuff in it.
Alright. I might come out here with you to church again next Sunday. Call off my weekend with Daddy, just go to church.
Good. Huh? What, Rhonda? Three?
What is that place?
I don't know what that place is.
It's always had me so curious. They make what? Car haulers? Oh, like all those, like when the new cars come in?
That they haul it on behind a big truck like that.
Mm-hmm.
Make trailers there.
Oh, like where my dad works. You do know the Gurren said something like she was gonna like lose some of her weight, and like then instead of coming to our church,
yeah, I know.
She's gonna go to Cool Springs. I think she should come to our church.
I do too.
I mean, because there's a lot of nice people. We know everybody.
I think she should too.
Yeah.
But I hurt her feelings and didn't mean to.
Well, make up for it.
I tried to. I didn't mean to.
I mean, she's really sensitive. Like, way too sensitive. But yeah, this does have some pretty good stuff in it. That guy in the class today, he really was talking a lot.
That one, good.
Yeah, he was good. Like, he sounds like he'd be like a total writer. Yeah, that was really good. That sounded like some poet stuff, like really, really deep and all that.
Yeah, you'd have to look at my workbook and see that's where he got a lot of it from. But it was good.
Well, can I see it? I mean, he was right about all the father stuff. That's for sure.
See, in this last part, page 291, I think.
Uh huh.
No, 191. Yeah, 191. But then when you go back to page 268, you see all the descriptions of God.
Uh huh.
That's where he got it from.
I like the cover.
Yeah, it's Moses.
I totally didn't know that.
God for a while.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was whenever I first saw it, because of like the name
Right.
on the front, and then yeah. So like this is like some teaching book that you guys have to do.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
after she got saved,
Mhm.
and
Like what I did.
and how you've done stuff like you shouldn't be doing,
Yeah.
just stupid stuff.
Yeah.
That it doesn't mean you're not saved.
Mhm.
It just means that you're at an early stage in your walk with God,
Mhm.
and that you need to practice being obedient.
Mhm.
And that's sort of what Jimmy was talking about. And then it's never too late. You have to practice something and continue to practice it, and you will be obedient. You have to be obedient, and it's never too late to be forgiven.
Like, see, when that lady was talking about like how she got scared, like whenever she did those things,
Right.
and like what would happen. That's kind of like how I feel every time I do something bad.
Right.
Like if I do a sin, like I will like freak out and like start questioning myself constantly. Like what's gonna happen? Is like this gonna result in something like super bad?
But there's always consequences for your sin. That's what you need
Yeah,
to
I
know.
know.
That's why it's so important that you turn away from your sin. Because once you recognize it as sin, that's when you need to quit doing it.
Yeah, that's where I still gotta work on my stuff. I really do.
That's what that book you're looking at is about. It's about being obedient to God and following the 10 Commandments.
Oh, what if I get one of these from?
They're like $15. When I get through with it, you can go through it and work through it. I'll be through with it about four more weeks.
All right. Sounds cool to me. That lady that wasn't able to talk loud, is there something wrong with her throat?
What lady?
That one that was sitting in front of Karen.
No.
No, she's just soft spoken.
She's a hoot, actually. She's not really soft-spoken.
She's a what?
Hoot. She's crazy.
She's crazy.
She's crazy funny.
Oh, I didn't see that coming. I thought you meant like crazy as in like, you know,
No,
psycho.
Larry Barrett, the guy who comes out and gets us with the umbrella sometimes when it's raining. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
That's his wife.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You mean the
The blonde-headed lady with the short blonde?
no, the guy. I'm talking about the guy. What does he look like? Isn't he bald and?
No, he's got hair like Ronnie, but I think he's losing a little bit. It's thinning up top. He's the one who comes out with the great big umbrellas when it's raining to get us. And he showed you to your Sunday school class. He walks you to your Sunday school class.
Oh yeah, I got you now.
That's her husband.
Yeah, see, it's been so long, I've forgotten everybody. Well, not everybody, but you know what I mean. And Jimmy still gives good hugs.
But didn't you see that where Jimmy was saying that what's wrong, Ronnie? Didn't you see where Jimmy said that God meant for it to be for you to be in that class with that lady was sharing her testimony about being saved in the 8th grade and how she'd done all these different things wrong?
Yeah.
And you know how she had sought forgiveness and changed her life around, sort of like it was meant for you to hear that.
Yeah, that's like, I mean, when I heard her talking about that, I was like...
You started tuning in to it, didn't you?
Yeah, I was like seriously focusing on her. I was like, wow.
It's like you could relate.
Yeah, I really could. Like I told you, I could relate to how she got scared and all that.
Well, you need to be afraid.
I
There are
am.
consequences for sin. Every sin.
I'm like
There are
extremely
consequences.
scared. Like there are these times where I'll actually think about it and be like, okay.
You're going to be forgiven when you ask for forgiveness, but there are consequences for your sin.
I know.
That's why it's so important to turn away from your sin.
So many red lights. But yeah, I know. I mean, like I've still got a long ways to go.
Like, you got a problem with that computer, truly. You really do. That's opened up the doors for a lot of sin in your life, and you need to pray and think about that.
Yeah.
Because even at your age, there's consequences.
I know.
There's no free pass.
Life's not that easy.